Howdy, y'all. Welcome to welcome to the Don't Write Back show. Yeah, I'm here with the boys. I did. I said, yeah. I just really wanted to pop the boys. Take mission accomplished. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
man. Eli, what you been up to?
And yeah.
I'm gonna see how many of those I throw in there. I'm making a drinking game.
I'm down for that. So I recently passed my insurance license exam. So
I recently passed gas. Congratulations, though. That's awesome. For real. Exciting stuff.
And to you.
Yes.
So what snack do you have today?
Oh, got some oatmeal, cream pie, ice cream.
Have you tried the cereal?
No.
I'm kind of afraid to.
Same.
I know this is going to be good because the zebra cake one was great. And
yeah.
I tried another flavor. I don't remember what it was. But yeah.
So Boomer.
So as y'all can see, I recently got my hair cut. I finally decided to cut it after about 11 and a half months.
It's beautiful.
So it's a weird feeling at first. Like when she started cutting it, I got a little bit of an anxiety like happening, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually doing this.
That point's too fucking late. So.
Yeah. And so when it was all off, like I had my eyes closed to this whole thing because I just kind of wanted to see the finished product, you know, instead of like, oh, I see it happening. And then when I seen it, and I was like, fuck, man, that's great. I have not done this in almost a year. So
it picked up a lot louder than I thought it would.
So,
all right. So, like, enough about the last time you had sex. Tell us about the haircut.
So, fair enough.
No, I can't close my eyes when they're cutting my hair. I have to watch all of it. I'm afraid they're gonna fuck it up really bad.
When's the last time you got a haircut?
May of 2019.
19?
Yep. I cut it 7 months after I got married. I haven't cut it since.
So part of me, like, I'm actually surprised that when you were going through your divorce, you didn't cut it. Just to, like, so when I do something drastic or go through something, I normally shave my hair off.
Well,
and that's
symbolic.
It's like cutting the old out.
So my ex-wife hated my long hair. She always bitched about it every day. I just wish you'd cut your hair. Your hair looks stupid long, blah, 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 on and on and on, whatever. So I really just had it in my mind like, hey, my hair lasted longer than my marriage. I'm proud of that. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. In a much better spot.
Good.
Mike, what you been up to?
Not much.
Stuff and things. That's my
Stuffing
favorite.
things.
Doc McStuffins.
Watching a lot of porn.
Yes.
What's my favorite site, Richard?
XNXX.
I thought it was Pornhub.
No, that's mine.
X-Hamster.
Oh, that's yours. Okay. He's like, that's the only three I know.
He's like, I just recently started my OnlyFans.
I've seen some people who have OnlyFans.
People you know?
Yes. And I'm like, who would invest in this?
You find out, like, anybody we know that has an OnlyFans, like, maybe as a group, we judge.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is, because either way, like, if it's
Didn't they take the smut off of OnlyFans finally?
No, they tried.
No, they failed.
They had
We got a
so
lot
many
of
people
backlash.
threatening to leave.
They're like, oh no, everybody's gone. Bring it back.
Because initially, all it was supposed to be was like your post photos and stuff, and then like they allowed video. So like, this is not a porn site. That's when.
Honestly, I thought it was for that was like similar to Cameo. I thought it was more for like musicians and celebrities to interact with their fan base. What?
So fucking innocent.
No, I thought that's what it was intended for. I know that's not what they used it for.
No, that's not at all what it was intended
No,
for.
well, shows what I know.
It was always intended as a pornographic.
The way you need to
website.
go through life is just to assume everything is intended for porn purposes. And then-
Doug goes through life chasing butterflies. Okay, do not change his view.
Let me tell you something, Doug. This world's a nasty place.
It's not all rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah. Mostly porn.
Fair enough.
Mostly porn.
Some of it you don't want to see. Some of it you can't unsee.
Yeah. It's true.
Mike's favorite? Grandma porn. Gilf.
Grandma porn?
Gilfs.
Mm,
Gilfs and feet.
yeah, that's up there. I thought we were going to get a wheeze for a second.
It's like in between right now.
What's my favorite? My absolute favorite.
What?
What's my absolute favorite?
I'm at a loss.
I figured he would say like dog porn or something.
No,
I was trying to make
I
it
just
I thought it was going to say scat.
try to keep bestiality out of it because it's just wrong.
That's also illegal.
Yeah.
So, I have a question for you guys. Who is your all-time favorite small forward?
I thought he was going to say porn star.
That's kind of what I thought.
I mean, you
Small
guys
forward?
You guys can answer that question too if you want. I just wasn't going to go there.
Favorite small forward.
You know,
Carmelo.
Oh.
This is bad. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, he knows missionary and doggy. He doesn't even know
Yeah.
Emily.
Got your basics covered.
While he played, Paul Pierce. After he retired, I gave a fuck less about him.
Very
Pretty much. I forgot he was a small forward.
How about you, Doug?
Probably just because it was so much of my childhood, not because he was like super great, but probably gonna say Rick Fox. Scottie Pippen was a good shout too, though.
God.
I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. He shot too many threes for the era he played in to be a power forward, I think.
True.
In today's era, he would have been probably a
Point
It
forward.
keeps cutting out. Oh, are y'all hearing the same thing I am?
Yeah. So, we just recorded the
Can't do it.
first Cooking with Mike episode,
My cheeks are too fat.
and sweet Jesus. I think
Yeah.
we're all pretty full.
Especially me.
Oh, yeah.
And
So-
Boomer figured out something very cool that if you fry pepperoni, it's
Throw it on a
really
sandwich.
fucking good.
Throw it on a damn sandwich and you are golden. It's perfect.
That was pretty good.
It was very good.
Let's circle back to that favorite porn star question.
Favorite porn star? Can we start with Boomer?
Yes.
Can we pick boomers for him?
Sure.
Riley Reid.
Oh, yeah. Ron Jeremy. That's a good one.
Boom, buddy.
I'm pretty sure he was in Mario.
Yeah, was he? I thought he was Mario for the longest time.
Say, sweet.
I'm just bullshit.
China was his favorite.
China. Mike, who was yours?
Can't believe we're on porn stars.
I mean, why not?
Brie Olsen. Look it up.
What about yours, Dougie?
Texas lady.
Alexis, Texas?
Sure, let's go with that.
It's not a bad pick.
That's definitely not my pick. I just was trying to stay in character here. That'll work. Hard.
Oh my god.
I'll play this game. Come on, let's ask some more questions.
Well, Eli hasn't said one.
Oh, it's Mandy Muse, 100%.
Who's yours?
I don't have one.
My wife. She's the porn star of my heart.
I'm gonna say it's me. I'm my favorite.
Have you recorded any porn?
May have. I don't know.
They're having sex. She's like, why are you standing like that? He goes, I never realized that we stood that way for the camera angle.
He tried it once. That's why
And
his
then Doug
screen's,
walked in.
that's why his screen's cracked.
That's why.
He was getting the shot. And... Terrible. What a shame. I got that wide lens.
Well,
You set up the tripod and everything, Doug?
Every day.
He's more the sound guy, not the video guy.
You know?
No, Boomer's a sound guy. He's over here.
Jeez.
He's like, here, put your hand in. Put your hand in.
so who's y'all's favorite running back of all time?
I think we already...
Yeah,
not
we-
I just kind of
football.
threw one out there, man. I wanted to feel important.
Why would you?
Here we are trying to talk about porn, a wholesome subject, and you sully it up with football.
Yeah, because football's better than porn.
That's a hot take, buddy.
It's a very
Well, to
hot
be
take.
fair,
Eli's like, way to go. We just lost viewers.
I don't think about porn 24/7, guys.
Oh, forget you're married.
Right.
What's a blowjob?
There's 25 hours in the day.
There's 7 days a week.
Favorite running back?
Yeah,
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Brett Favre.
Danny Woodhead.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
I
Good
don't,
pick.
I don't have one because Kansas City just rotates them out every year.
How about yours?
Mine?
I thought you were going to say Nick Chubb.
Ooh, I forget. Yes.
See, we could all pick like names that tied in with porn. Danny Woodhead,
Nick Chubb. Peyton Man thing.
Yeah.
Adrian
Okay,
Peterson.
thing.
I'm going to do Adrian Peterson. Just because of Adrian Peterson.
Thought we weren't going to talk about that guy.
Well, it's a little late for
I'm
that.
staying off the topics that keep us close to being canceled. So.
I like how porn is not one of those topics.
Well,
I've done my best not to talk about porn, but somehow.
Your mom knows. It's fine.
She's known since you were 13. She knows what happened to all the lotion in the tissue. And why your socks were so crusty.
yeah. Did you use the socks?
The way he laughs, yes, he used socks.
He had his own Mr. Sacco. Pulled it out of his pants and everything.
Pulls it out like Santino. He's like, ah!
Oh, jeez.
Does anybody want to get matching tattoos?
I'm done.
We should do that sometime.
Technically, to a degree, you and I already have a matching one.
Yeah, me and Mike already have a matching one to a degree.
To a degree.
They don't have to be identical. They just
So
be...
Doug and I have to get 2 tattoos.
Yes. Agreed.
To a degree.
Yes. Yes. I agree to a degree.
I say we make it supernatural for our matching.
What am I hearing? Sounds like a chainsaw.
Oh, somebody's like weed eating.
Oh.
The window's open.
I was trying to keep a cool breeze going for you guys. I wish we could have the attic fan going
Yeah, it's pretty damn loud.
because it works really well, but then you can't hear anything. So there we go, much better.
So, Boomer, when's the last time you slapped your ham?
Does it matter? You want to slap it for me?
I might.
Why are you so defensive?
I'm not. I was just asking a question.
Why does it matter?
2 days ago.
Answer.
What two?
Huh?
What two?
What two?
I think we're just getting too in depth here.
You want to know what time of
Let's
day
back it up a
was?
little bit, Michael.
He's just trying to figure out what kind of porn you were watching.
Was it foot fetish?
Yeah.
He was watching rim jobs.
He was watching Scrubs.
I was.
He wasn't even watching porn. He was looking at Good Housekeeping.
I was watching cowgirl porn.
Cowgirl porn. Dang.
Yeah.
Didn't catch any of that, I don't think.
I don't think it did either.
He keeps the hat on. After Boomer said that.
Yep. About to have to ditch the hat because I can't keep the headphones on.
Right. Boomer,
Where's my hat, bastard?
what do you want to talk about today, Boomer? Since porn is off the table.
Well, I'm up for almost anything.
Okay, let's talk about porn.
Let's not do porn this time, guys. I think we talk about porn like every episode.
What else is there to talk about?
Exactly.
Well,
We're adults. We can talk about whatever we want, Dad.
Boomer, you look good in a cowboy hat.
thanks, man. I might start wearing one.
You should.
Probably need to get some cowboy boots too.
Yeah.
I could make you really upset right now, but I'll wait.
Is it? I know what you're gonna say.
What?
Say it. Why not?
I'll tell you later.
Fuck you!
Hey, give me my hat back, bastard.
No.
I want my hat back.
I want you to leave that in there.
No.
I'll bleep it out.
I'll leave it in there. I want you to leave it in there.
The last thing I need is to get.
Let's
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Power Rangers for a
Alright,
minute.
let's do it.
What happened with that one guy who committed fraud?
Oh, so I read about it, but I haven't heard anything else about it. I know he got arrested.
Oh, let's talk about
Some kind of fraud.
Austin St. John or John St. Austin or whatever.
Austin
the
St.
Red
John.
Ranger.
Oh, Jason?
Yeah.
Or no? Rocky.
It was like
Was it Jason or was it Rocky?
is Jason. It was I guess it was COVID relief fraud or whatever. He was like taking money or something. I don't know.
Dang. They were just talking about reuniting them for the 30th year anniversary,
I
too.
know.
They reunited not too long ago.
Yeah, but it's not.
So
They do like short clips.
They were talking about doing like a 45-minute episode, and it was going to like end the series because
Only one of them in shape. What do you mean?
yeah, they're going to
Pretty
reboot the series for.
Save and finally sell, or
Yes, I don't know. Or they partnered with Netflix. I don't know.
Yeah, Boomer's right. It was over COVID funds.
I read it before I went into work one day because I got like a tweet about it or something. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I had to look into it. I was like, "That little turd."
what's the Green Ranger? The guy who played the Green Ranger.
Jason
Jason
Frank.
David Frank. wanted to see him fight CM Punk in MMA.
I did too. He would kick CM Punk's ass.
Without a doubt, CM Punk wasn't a real fighter.
No.
Like, if there was one MMA fighter I think I could take in a fight, CM Punk.
He did have name value, though.
That's all it was.
And he made a lot of money, even though he lost.
So, what is the one song on right now? Song.
Shoot, what the name is that song? It's an Offspring song.
Finding My Way by Ace Hood.
What the heck is
I haven't
that song?
heard it, but
Hold on,
I'll
let me
have
get
to
it
look
on
it
the list. I
It's
can't
a rap
remember the name
song,
of it.
so.
What is yours, Michael?
You know, mine kind of just bounces around different things. Mostly here recently, I've been listening to a lot of Red Jumpsuit Apparatus stuff.
Love it, love it, love it.
Like first album, second album, both?
Like first, Disconnected's probably my favorite by them at the
That's a
moment.
really good one too.
That was off the
The Disconnect. It's basically the same
it's
album.
In Fate's Hands with the Alliance
Yeah.
edition or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a bonus song or something.
That's one that I listen to quite a bit.
So it's called Want You Bad.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I like it. I
So
like it a lot.
I heard it on the radio one night, and I was like, man, I love the Offspring. So I just like did a huge binge on listening to him. So
Yeah, I love that song.
So mine right now, for the last 2 days, has been Go Down in History by 4 Year Strong.
That's a good one.
I was listening to them on repeat when I'm not playing around with our stuff that we're writing.
Yeah.
Fidgeting.
I'd say, like, what's your favorite TV show, but this guy only watches one TV show right now. So.
Heels.
That's all I've been watching, but that's not the one I'd pick.
Right now? Favorite TV show right now?
Give me a minute.
Like, currently watching.
I'm not currently watching anything because I just finished Heels last night.
Heels. That would
Heels.
be it then.
I was going to say Arrow. Arrow's probably still my favorite TV
No, that'd be your all-time favorite. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow and Supernatural.
What about you, Boomer?
Oh, dude. That I'm watching right now?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
To be honest with you, I think I've been jumping around a couple. I haven't really sat down and binge watched anything. But one of them, Scrubs. I started watching that series at the end, like after it ended, and fell in love with it. My wife got me
see,
into
I thought
watching
you
it.
said you started watching it at the end. I was like, that's what made you want to watch it?
No. That last season was just god
Fucking awful.
You're a monster.
Like, I think I made it like 2 episodes in, and I'm like...
I've not watched it. Like, Dave Franco being in there ruined it for me.
I think they pushed out that last season and it being med school wise. It just kind of ruined it a little bit. It kind of took from
Was it Dave Franco?
It was I believe it was Dave
Yeah, okay.
Franco.
It
It took away from the
young
nostalgia.
at that time, but maybe
Yeah.
he's not as young as I think he is.
Just looks really young.
Yeah.
Your favorite show, Mike?
Currently, at the moment, I'm going through another watch through Workaholics.
Nice.
It's nice. So I am currently eating my words on a show I reviewed last year.
Mhm.
So when I watch an anime, like someone recommends me one, I give it a 3-episode minimum, see if I like it. And you might have heard of it if you know anybody that watches anime. It's called Demon Slayer.
I've heard of it.
And everybody says it's one of the best. You watch the first 3 episodes, you'll never think that. I started on the 4th episode 2 days ago. I'm now in the 2nd season. It is hands down one of the greatest animes I've ever watched. Like, the character progression, just each character has something for you to like and dislike. And because, like, I'm on Twitter a lot, I already know one of the characters dies and I didn't want to like him. And I was like, I'm not going to like this guy because he came in at the end of the 1st season. First episode of the 2nd season. Fucking favorite character. And I'm mad at myself because he's going to die and I'm going to be all upset.
Right.
It's bullshit. I don't know how he dies yet, so we'll get there.
So a live action TV show that I had the same opinion of would have been Gotham. I don't know if you watched Gotham.
Dude, I loved Gotham. Like,
first 3 to 4 episodes was really tough for me to get into. It was kind of slow.
I skip until Bruce is a teenager.
Yeah, it was a lot of there's a lot of foundation work for the show itself, and so the first 4 episodes was super slow. But
I've
after
seen
that,
it all through twice, and only reason I watched it all because the guy who plays Jim Gordon, crazy thing to admit. So growing up, I watched the OC as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the OC. Love that guy.
Yeah.
So when I seen that he was in a fucking Batman themed show, I was like, well, I gotta watch this because he's a good actor.
Right.
And it's really good. I really don't care what anybody says. I like the way they did the Joker in that, even though he's not the Joker, but he's the Joker.
Right. Yeah, that was a good plot twist. That was the only acceptable plot twist for the Joker, in my opinion. I felt like it had to be with that actor.
The twist, how it wasn't the one you thought it was.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. Big fan.
So, Boomer,
Yep.
you go to Disney World, right?
Yep.
Okay. When you go to Disney World, what's the one thing that you look forward to the most?
Steak dinners.
Those what?
Them steak dinners.
So, to be honest with you, I think it's
Repeat that one more time.
being away from work. It's it's an actual getaway. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
I guess that's one thing I look forward to. But I also look forward to feeling like a kid again. May do it once or twice every few years, but it brings out the kid in you. I see Goofy. This last time I went and seen Goofy, and I was like, "Fuck!" I got a picture of him.
Just nutted.
Next time was when we went to Star Wars Land.
You know what brings out the kid in me?
I think he got himself. What brings out the kid in you, Doug?
You fuckers.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm my least mature when I'm around you guys, and I love it.
Yeah. Same here.
I was like, what?
Same here.
I was so
I think we bring out the immaturity out of each and every one of us.
We're
Doug and I have our immaturity.
It's you're the most immature person I know when it's just me and you.
Sad part is that's just me and you.
I know.
I'm the least mature.
So, is there any ride or anything in particular you look forward to when you go?
He likes the teacups.
So there are a couple actually. I like to do Space Mountain.
Woo!
The one with Stitch.
And then I like to do Rock and Roller Coaster. Those are the two that I like to do.
I was sad I never got to ride that one. My favorite was Everest, where I went.
Oh, yeah.
So which one do you go to?
Disney World.
No, which one?
Florida.
Location? Florida?
Yeah.
The other Disney World.
It's in China, I believe. I think they have Disneyland in Paris.
There's one in California. I thought.
That's
Disneyland.
Okay. Which one's in Texas?
Not one in Texas.
There's not?
There's
Okay.
a Legoland.
They're talking
That's
about
what I was
putting
thinking.
one in Texas.
Yeah, they're talking about putting one because
Since the one for Oklahoma fell through?
You talking about Bells?
No. We were going to get a Disneyland
Oh,
I
in
didn't know
Eufaula.
well, that would have been sick.
yeah, no.
I went down the
Fall.
drain just like Holbert getting a Sonic.
If Holbert didn't fight the highway, have a Disneyland. Which
Pop just
Holbert
sits
wouldn't
there.
exist anymore.
Right? So, do you ever see Chewbacca when you go?
The last few times, I don't think I've seen him.
Oh.
I have seen Kylo Ren.
How many times have you been to Disney World?
Me?
Yep.
3.
3.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, 3.
Felt like it was more than that.
Nope. Be a 4th before too long.
So I think we need to take a vacation.
Where at?
I don't care.
So
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fucking football Hall of Fame, something.
There was something that I suggested
Road trip.
probably 6 to 10 months ago. I don't remember. Maybe I just told you.
I think it was
or
just.
maybe I told you.
I know you told me.
Yeah, but I suggested that we all save up and go rent a beach house for like a week, and like don't make any plans. Like, we'll just take some guitars, take some video games, chill in a beach house
That sounds like fun.
for a week.
Popeye's chicken.
Shiznit.
Louisiana. First thing I think of.
I'm gonna quit yawning, guys. I don't know why, but I can't stop yawning.
Dang.
That was my stomach.
I didn't know whose that was. That Mike's.
Or,
doing-
we could take a trip to Washington.
I mean, we could take one there,
For a
but
little bit.
dude, that just I swore that was about to go out your mouth when you put it in there.
Why are you so excited to watch this, though? His face is... He opened his mouth. He went like this. He goes...
I ain't gonna lie to you. That ice cream looks delicious.
It's pretty great. That's why I keep eating it. I'm not even hungry anymore.
Boomer wants a bite.
Look at... Watch him. I wish somebody would look at me like that.
Here, let me get a hold of Chelsea for you.
Fuck, that's supposed to
While we're on the subject, Chelsea, Doug's ankle slapper. It's pretty big.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's
So did they take the apple that Lily bit today, or what happened?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. I was waiting for Chelsea to be like, put that back.
She said she was so embarrassed and she was going to say hi, but Lily pulled her away.
I said hi to her, and then Boomer's like, I didn't recognize you. And I was
well,
like,
I looked
"What?"
straight at her as I was talking to him, and then she starts walking by. I was like, well, shit, now I feel like a douche because I stared straight at her.
She messaged me. She was like, I seen Boomer and Doug at Walmart. And I was like, oh. She goes, tell them I wasn't trying to be rude. Lily kept pulling me away. And then she's like, ask them what she did. And I was like, what did Lily do? And Boomer's like,
Oh.
I don't know. And I was like, they said they didn't see anything. And then as soon as I sent that, Doug's like, she took a bite of an apple. And
Yeah.
she picked up an apple and just took a bite.
They were walking by the apple table, and she just grabbed one and just went. Chelsea's like, really? It was great. It was funny. I laughed. I give up on the headphones. I don't need to hear myself.
That kid is something else, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're talking loud enough.
Oh, you'll let me know. I'll see you moving the mic.
So what's one place y'all would never go to?
KFC.
Here I am thinking of actual other places. Doug's like, no, fuck that restaurant. TGI Fridays.
People that know me know I hate KFC, and I've hated it with a passion, like, pretty much my whole life. Worst chicken joint ever.
I don't know how it's done so well so many years.
It actually used to be good back in the day.
I don't believe
And
it.
it's just
It's the coleslaw. They're surviving off the
Kick that on
coleslaw.
the mic.
Huh?
I can hear him kick that on the mic.
I know, me too.
this right here.
Yes.
Sorry,
You're
it's my need to like move.
Fidget.
One place I would never go. I don't know. I've seen places with like quote unquote haunted shit, like that clown motel and stuff like that. I'd never do anything like that. That's what you're.
You never go to a haunted place.
No, I'm a chicken shit.
So
I hate haunted houses, like all the Halloween shit, the spook
All right,
houses.
so-
I hate it.
For Don't Write Back Gaming Podcast, Mike and I are going to play a scary game.
Oh shit.
well, I do about as good at them as he does, so you can probably count me in too.
Down then.
Well, we all just did. What character from that 70s show do you think you are?
Kelso.
I'm not stupid, alright? I don't get my hand stuck in. I don't stick my hand in jars and
Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
I'm kidding.
Burn!
Pretty much. That's what I was waiting on.
I'm kidding.
No, if you're not Kelso, then you're Fez.
That's what I was going to say.
I was going to call you Fez.
Eli is Hyde.
No.
You're Hyde.
But not with the racy
like,
stuff. Not the Danny Masterson stuff. I have to clarify.
This is going off the rails hard.
I got it. I got who Doug's is.
Jack.
Eric.
It's Bob.
At least you're with me.
Wait. Then I know who Michael is. He's red.
Yeah, see?
I'm down with that. Any other brain busters?
I'm out.
For a third time on the pod.
That's a new record.
I'm trying to think of one.
A good question?
Yeah.
Has been out of shop most of the spots.
Oh,
What character do you think each of us would be from, say, Star Wars?
Go ahead and
Believe it or
say
not,
it.
but what?
Go ahead and say it.
Say what?
He's going to say that I'm Jabba the Hutt.
Actually, no. The cowboy hat gives me the vibe of you being Han Solo.
Even though Han never wore a hat.
He wasn't
Wasn't Han Indiana Jones?
Yes.
That's where it's coming from. Just that hat. Not the same, but similar.
For
I can see
you,
that.
don't take this the wrong way, but I think of you as Chewie.
I'm cool with that.
Michael is Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan? I'm cool with that, too. I love both those characters.
Who would you say you are?
Me?
Darth Maul.
You know, if you were to ask me this question right as soon as we got out of high school, I know who I would choose you to be.
Anakin?
Anakin.
I can live with that. As long as it's not Luke, I'm not kissing my sister.
Who's Boomer?
Don't look at me like that.
I don't know what it is.
He's like, say it. Say it. Say it.
He's just telepathically like, come on, Jabba.
I can't really participate because I don't know her. He would be R2-D2.
Sebulba.
That is. Isn't that like a town next to Tulsa?
That's Sebulba.
I failed you guys.
I don't know. If we go
Star
like
Wars
high
person.
school, Boomer was full of anger. So I would go with Sebulba. Now, I'd probably say Jar Jar Binks.
Fuck you! Fuck you! How did I know that was coming out of your mouth?
So sadly, I don't think Mike's gonna be able to participate in this one. But I know you got. Well, I know you've played it, and I know you've played it. Final Fantasy VIII characters. Who would we be?
So,
Mike's 100% Zell.
yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Fucking fight anything.
Say, I don't know who that
He
is.
fights with his fists.
Oh.
Everybody has like guns and swords and shit. And
He's
magic.
These are my weapons.
Either that or Irving. Or Irvine or whatever his name
Doug
is.
would be Irvine.
You think so?
Right now, yep.
Yeah, cowboy hat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Okay, ditch the cowboy hat.
Still,
Alright, now you're Cypher.
For real, I'm like the most squall person I've ever met in my life, and that's not even because he's the main character.
I was thinking Eli was more squall.
Got the scar.
I'm the most. I was like the most emo person out of all of us, though.
Alright. Michael, what did I wear in high school?
Eyeliner.
That's matter.
All black.
I was a closet emo. Thank you very much.
Just to give you an idea, we all thought Eli looked like Gerard Way in high school.
He actually showed people a video of Gerard Way drunk, and everybody thought it was me.
That's funny. I didn't even know who Gerard Way was in high school.
It was embarrassing.
What about me? Y'all didn't choose my character.
Donkey Kong.
I would have picked Cypher for him.
Who's the headmaster?
Sid.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to be Robin Williams.
I wasn't going to say that.
I know.
Even though it went through my mind.
You pick a Disney character for everybody.
I get to choose Disney character?
For everybody, yeah.
Mike Wazowski. No, you'd definitely be more of a Sully.
That's what I was going to think. So if I go Monsters Inc., you're Sully.
And you'll have to go
I like
Monsters.
that.
Let's just do Lion King.
Lion
Narrow it
King?
down. Everybody's Lion King character. Nice.
Timon Pumbaa.
I get to be Timon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what?
You're
You're
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
You fart a lot.
When you were a young warthog.
Nobody wanted to be around me.
Fair enough.
He found his aroma like a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after
Which is
every
crazy
meal.
because Boomer has the most friends out of all of us.
Do I?
I would say so. More people know you in a friendly way than know of us.
Probably true.
I would say so.
There's not a single person I don't know from Hobart that doesn't know you. Or doesn't have a nice thing to say about you.
Thank you, Holbert people. I really do appreciate that.
Weird.
To be fair, I think Doug's the most friendliest out of all of us.
I don't know.
I know it's definitely not me and Mike.
I'm kind of an a-hole.
We've constantly started fights with people we just met.
My temper has gotten shorter and shorter the longer I've...
But out of the two of us, everybody thinks I'm an asshole.
That's true. That is true. The only people that think I'm an asshole are the people that I'm actually an asshole to. So, that's fair
The
enough.
thing is I'm just playful with people.
Fair assessment.
Fair assessment. There's probably about 4 or 5
First
people.
impression of Boomer is like, I don't like this fat kid who can play basketball better than me. But he was really cool.
Took you a minute.
No, it just took him listening to me listen to John Cena.
All comes back to wrestling.
So, Mike, I feel like you would be Mufasa.
I see him more of a Rafiki.
Toasty way.
I was thinking you were more of a Rafiki or a Scar. But a good-hearted Scar. Not a thing.
Have you seen what Scar's real name was?
I forget, but yeah.
Swahili for trash.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. They named their one son King, the other one Trash.
That's kind of fucked up.
No wonder he goes by Scar and wanted to kill everybody.
Right? So we're probably closing in on an hour close to.
Yeah. I got one more question.
Go ahead.
Hold up. While we're on Lion King, have you seen 1.5?
No.
Years and
I
years
don't
ago,
remember.
yeah.
So it tells the story from Timon and Pumbaa's point of view.
Yeah.
And you know when everybody bowed when he lifted Simba up?
As the Pumbaa farted.
Yeah.
So you are Pumbaa.
Good pick.
Alright, go on.
Alright, I said what, one more question?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it was right now. I got wrestling stuck in my head and it wasn't a wrestling question. Oh. It's a 2-part.
Okay.
We gotta pick a superhero that we would be. Like, pick for each other like we've been doing.
Okay.
What Justice League member are we? And what Avenger are we?
Does it have to be Avenger? Oh, okay. It can be any Avenger. Okay.
Oh, so we have to choose two?
Yeah, we'll pick a DC one and a Marvel one.
Okay. So, I would do this. I'd say Doug is Green Arrow.
Okay.
No. I feel like I'm more like Fat Thor.
You know, the sad part is one of the vendors at work
Called Thor.
Called him Thor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the Thor-looking guy? I was like, yeah, the Thor-looking guy.
You call your junk Mjolnir?
Can. Would you like me to?
From
I'll add it to the list. It's got like several names, and I have not named it.
I have named it Nessie.
So it's been called that. It's been called Mjolnir. That is one of them. One of the names.
Or Stormbreaker.
That's a new one. I like that one though. That's a good one.
We're gonna call it the Infinity Gauntlet.
I'd say Mike would be Colossus.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
But if he was never an Avenger, I'd go with the Thing, because I know the Fantastic Four was part of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And for his Justice League counterpart, I don't know many.
Justice League.
Yeah. God, we're recording.
Justice League. Yeah, I'm very limited to like the main characters.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Although you have a very much of a like Robert Pattinson Batman vibe, if we were going with that Batman. Probably the Kurt Cobain influence.
I made it past 27, that's all that matters.
Glad you did. Alright, so Boomer. Trying to think as an Avenger who would be. Don't we all? At least he's smart.
Am I smart?
Yeah, you got to
that's why we gave the Hulk.
You know, that reminds me of a story that Chance wrote when we were in school. He wrote a story about the Hulk. Where I was the Hulk, but I was the incredibly gay Hulk. I would get so mad and I would shove shit in my ass.
I forgot about
That's
that.
an actual story he wrote.
Oh my god.
What is?
Every time y'all bring up stories, I think of the ones that Sammy would always write.
I was about to ask about that.
Yeah.
Didn't Sammy write stories where he basically killed everybody?
He would kill me first, and then he always went with Eli next.
He loved his slasher flicks, huh?
Yeah. Each one was a blatant plagiarism of whatever movie he just watched, too.
Pretty much.
It was usually Halloween.
Or Freddy versus Jason, or any Nightmare on Elm Street. Poorly written, too.
Are you laughing about the incredibly gay Hulk?
That was a good story.
I would turn hot pink.
Even better.
And in the first story, I got so mad I tore a door off the hinges and shoved it in my ass.
So for Boomer's Justice League counterpart, I'd go with Kyle Rayner.
Who's that?
He was a Green Lantern, but he was the first White Lantern.
I was gonna give him Aquaman. Oh.
That is the disappointed look I get from him quite a bit.
All the time, for no reason. Alright, who would I be?
Let's name some of the.
Well, hold up, who would I be?
I'm trying to name some of the Justice League real quick because
okay.
I can't remember enough of them. No, wait, was she in the Justice League?
For me,
Man.
Eli is Iron Man,
I can see that.
From Justice League. Go Superman.
Damn it.
Or Batman.
He's like, I ain't no Boy Scout. I'm just trying to think of the rest of the Justice League.
I was hoping for the Flash, but I'll take
yeah.
Superman.
I completely forgot about the Flash.
Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. Speedy was after Green Lantern or Green Arrow died.
Mm-hmm. Teen Titan, anybody? No.
Teen Nightwing, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire,
Robin.
Depends on which iteration, but yes.
Yeah.
The Titans show. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You like it? It's pretty good. I love Dick in Titans.
Doug loves Dick.
That's a soundbite.
Yeah,
I love Dick.
I love Dick.
Now we have 3 sound bites.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it, Mike. You gotta do it.
What?
You gotta
He
say it
wants you
too.
to say it too.
Oh, he just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Dick.
It cut
I don't
out.
know why I cut out. I love Dick.
Saying it over and over again. So
one more time, please.
I love Dick.
So, funny related story. When I was in high school, they started, like, I forget what they called it, but it was like the pet band for the basketball games. We started playing at the basketball games instead of just the football games. And it was the first year they opened the T-Mac, the big fancy gym that we built. And we were there, and there's a kid in our grade. His name was Wes Cox. He went to Pegs. And anyway, so we'd be up there, and every time he would like make a shot or whatever, me and a couple of my friends would be like, "We love Cox," like really loud. We just do it all the time. It was great. It was great. I had no shame.
You said Pegs, right?
Yep.
Seems like
He was the point guard.
that seems like I remember playing basketball against him.
He was good. He scored all their points. Him and like the one random guy that played center.
Big guy.
Whatever happened to that quarterback
What quarterback?
that went to Pegs and then Locust Grove?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, he. Last I heard, he did like a free agent deal with Buffalo, and then Mason Fine.
Yes, I
Yeah,
thought he was
that's
going to be a big deal. Like he looked really good in college.
Mm-hmm.
Some fine. He plays for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Saskatchewan.
The
Rough Riders.
He went to North Texas, the Main Green. Locust Grove High School.
Hey, you should see where my cousin plays baseball now.
What's his name?
Justin Farrell.
Justin Farrell?
Yep.
F-E.
F-E.
Did you guys ever meet that Colin Farrell that worked in automotive?
No.
From Wagner.
Yep.
Let's see.
Come on,
Status, it says released. Christy Hooks.
Yeah, okay. So he played for them, and then he went to like the Canadian League for a little while.
Let's wrap this up.
Yes.
Getting sleepy. All right.
Well, this
Hi,
was
guys.
another fun episode of the Don't Write Back show. Boomer, would you like to go ahead and close us out?
Yes, please.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to, you can leave us a message. We may not write back, but yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's been a good time here. We'll catch you guys later, and yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.